Hey guys, we asked you guys for questions, and here they are.
So first question was, what is one vintage strongman event that you and Sam want to try and think you would do really well at?
Vintage. I honestly really like the boat pull. I think that was kind of cool. That World's Strongest Man back in like 20, I don't know.
Yeah, but
It was really cool.
It's still new, right? Just a normal arm, basically.
I know.
Like vintage, like the ones like probably the bar bending and all those stuff.
okay,
Like I just
back.
like I'm just not a fan of those days, man. It just got way more professional nowadays,
Yeah.
and it's more like a sport. Like you can play smart with it, and like they try to remove those vintage events probably because like to prevent injuries, man.
Yeah.
Like they had arm wrestling one time, and like someone snapped their arm.
Sumo
Like
wrestling.
sumo wrestling. Like
True.
it's
Yeah, I was talking about like more realistic, I guess, like event that we would be able to create without fully going out of our way to get hurt.
If you had to pick one event to dedicate a prep to break its current world record, which event would it be?
for me would probably be the Atlas Stone because I really enjoy doing that, and I feel with a proper prep I'd be able to do it for sure. But yeah, I would really like to enjoy like to do a run with Tom, not just break the record without him being there. Like going back and forth battle
It
would
would
be
be
great.
crazy
Yeah.
to see the both of you going at it right now at Stones.
That
Like,
and Trey Mitchell for sure would be
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. And Lisa's, because Lisa's like a phenomenal stone
So
lifter as well. Yeah.
I think to see you four in some sort of like stone off event would be so cool. Yeah.
Well, for you, you have one, so
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
Honestly, I kind of wish I had a dumbbell prep coming up.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what I'm capable of hitting. I think in 2023, my goal is to hit that 200-pound
Yeah,
dumbbell.
sure.
I think if I get a shot at it, I was kind of hoping that the record breakers were going to be released for Texas, but now we're getting a little bit close. And honestly, I'm not feeling at 100% on my shoulders. I think prepping for the Viking press right now is kind of killing my biceps and shoulders. But yeah, that would definitely be the prep that I would like to get at it again, I guess. Yeah.
A lot of strongman shows in the UK attract crowds of 5,000 to 10,000 people. Is strongman as popular in Canada as a spectator sport? Love you both.
The sport in Canada is really big in Quebec because like we have people like Louis Seal that came around, and then Hugo made a really big boom with like advertising, marketing, and all that stuff. So like he went to like every high school to try to promote the sports. Then after that we have obviously JF, which was one of the best in Canada ever had. So like the sport in Quebec is really big. We just took over Strongman Corporation Canada just to take over to try to amplify that, to bring more strongman shows in Canada. Because right now basically Canada, the issue with we have a season. We only have strongman shows from May, June till September because we have a long winter. So we're gonna try to start doing shows like indoor shows, just have more recognition outside of Quebec, and Ontario is gonna be really good. Like Saskatchewan's a really big province, but besides that, everything else it's really small right now, and
Yeah,
that's
it's
the reason
growing.
why we took over, just to try to grow the sport as much as we can, like in the UK, right?
But are we there yet? No. Is
No.
there potential? Yes.
100%. Yeah.
I think 100%. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in Canada within the next 4 or 5 years.
Because the sport is growing for sure.
Yeah.
So this one's for Max. What do you think is your potential for deadlift? What are you doing or can be done to achieve that potential?
My deadlift just for potential, I don't know. I just week after week, man, brick by brick, guys, and you'll get where you're at. Like my yoke is really improving right now because I'm actually focusing more on the little details right now that I've never focused on, and it's making a big change, making a big difference because I actually took the time to step back and reevaluate what I need to improve. Like, you know, like ego lifting is always fun, like lifting heavy weights, but understanding how your body works and getting it stronger to maybe take a few steps back to get better after that is really important if you want to stay long and have a long career. Like I've been doing strongman for 10 years, and like that's why I don't have a lot of holes now, because I focus on all those events. But like as soon as my deadlift goes up and come to par, it's gonna be really fun.
So what are you doing right now? Like they're asking, like, just what are you doing right now to kind of fill those holes in your deadlift to where your weaknesses are.
Just basically do squats and deadlift, man, and single
Yeah.
leg work to improve.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of single leg work, a lot of a lot of posterior chain more than ever, like focusing on like the hip areas, the hamstrings, the quads, a lot of single leg work, and I witness it myself. It's going up. So.
Yeah.
When are you both getting married? What's the date?
We have to survive this national that we're about to be hosting in a few weeks. I kind of enjoy the staying engaged life right now, being fiance. There's no date yet because things have been kind of really crazy as ideas and stuff for the next few years.
Yeah, then we have a lot of big plans for our wedding as well. That's going to take a lot of work. It's not just going to be a wedding.
Yeah,
So
that's big.
it's going to be interesting for sure.
Our wedding won't be normal, but you guys will definitely find out when we have a date, and then there'll be a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
If you had to choose a single strongman, strongwoman to train with, dead or alive,
Yeah,
who would it be?
Okay. Definitely Daniel and Bailey, like nobody.
Strong
Strong
man.
woman. Okay, I was thinking about like just anybody in the world.
You know what? Anybody in the world works. Let's just do that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna answer both. Daniel and Bailey, I would just like to have like a massive shoulder workout with her because I watch pretty much every single one she's posted, and she's just like such a great person to be around. She looks so fun and so motivated at the same, like just I've looked up to her for a long time now, so.
Sure.
So yeah, her, and then as a strong woman, well, there's a lot of women out there that I would just like to have a session with. Obviously I've trained with Corey Butler before, but people like, Donna Moore, all the girls up in the UK, Chloe, and then in Canada, like, I guess I've trained with Mel before, but it'd be cool if we lived closer so I can have more sessions with her. There's just so many out there, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Just training partners would just be amazing to have, like another professional athlete with us, right? To push, because I'm just really grateful to have Sam as a training partner because we're able to push each other as hard as we can. And Sam is not someone that slacks, right? Like if I ever have an off day, she'll be right behind me pushing me. I don't want to just grab 20 pounds lighter and just keep going, right? So that's why I've been improving a lot the past 3 years. So having a strong, another elite athlete would be great to train with.
Yeah.
And growing up into the sport, I was really watching a lot of Derek Poundstone. Like he was one of my main guy that I wanted to become, like the big jack guy. Always his intensity in the gym was phenomenal. The intensity in the training, like competing, was wild. So that was always one that I wanted to train with. And obviously Brian Shaw was just amazing to train with as well.
Yeah, we've had a couple sessions with them.
Just basically anyone at our level. We're just a big family, big team. So I would love to train with anyone. Like Kevin Fairs, we train with him.
I think, and we've talked about this before. If we could have a regular season where we didn't have all these other plans we could just kind of take off for a few weeks or a few months and just go around North America and just train with everybody, make it all the way down south to train in Texas. But we've known so many people there, Trey, Gabe, a few of Hannah, my clients. It's just there's so many people there, then we can make our way all the way up and go from east to west. There's so many people that we would like just to stop by for a training session.
Yeah, sure.
It'd be cool, yeah.
That was such a Canadian way to answer, man.
Why? What?
No specific person.
No.
No drama, no bullshit.
I get it. We love everybody.
So this is from John Krawick. Do you think you can beat Canada's strongest powerlifter, Zottel, in a powerlifting meet?
I love this question.
Zottel, wow.
Oh, Justin.
To beat him? Well, I don't bench anymore. We were together at our first meet, and that was a good time. I wasn't listening to my command, and he was, but.
So could you beat him in a?
For sure, no. He's a strong dude. There's a reason why he's helping us with our squat and deadlift, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got like
He's crazy,
he's
man.
got a 900-pound squat. He's crazy. Yeah, he's insane.
How much does he compete at? What's weight class?
He's an open boy, so I think he weighed in at 285.
I'm not sure, but that was crazy, man.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
He weighed in around 285 at Shell Shock. He was competing at Western last month, and he totaled it was
24, I think.
Yeah, it's like, is it the biggest total in Canada or the second biggest? Oh my god.
Let's not just say it no numbers because we'll screw up and he won't be happy.
Yeah, don't blog.
Yeah. So basically, nah, I would probably not win against Zotto in powerlifting meet, but I could push and give him a good go.
It would go good. I just want to slap him before he goes to lift. Anyways, that wasn't part of the question.
That was good. This is from Damian Smith. Who's going to be world champion first out of you two?
Well, I know it was the amateurs, but I did win the middleweight amateur world championship, and I do have a world record. But we're gonna go and say now, as official strongman games and world's strongest man, are those the two top? What is world's strongest women? What title? Is it OSG? Is it a clash?
Well, the difference between you and me is that we have one world strongest man. You guys have multiple. That's not fair. But it's still gonna be me.
But it's gonna be Max.
This is a good one. Andrew Gilbertson. Who pound for pound is stronger, Sam or Max? My money's on Sam.
No, my money's not on Sam too, buddy.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister. Isn't that the kid from like Home Alone? You and Sam are stuck in an elevator. You have to fart. Do you let loose or do you hold it and wait until you get out?
Are stuck where?
So
it doesn't matter where. I just let it go, man.
Yeah, this question.
I already knew the answer to that because I've been in there. It sucks.
Elevator, anywhere, car. Like
she's the worst though.
Oh, man. If you didn't do strongman, what sport would you do instead? We'll go one at a time.
I miss playing hockey. Like, I mean, if I could play like at a really good level of hockey, like not just beer league, because that's what I was doing at time. But if I could still be competitive enough and play at a high level, I'd definitely play hockey. Maybe less without the cold to it.
Well, it's on an ice.
I know, it's just I hate the cold feeling of being like on the ice for so long and like your toes just get cold. But yeah, I miss hockey.
Probably bodybuilding for me for sure.
Terminator demande en français. I will repeat this in English afterwards. Ça vous dirait-tu de venir à Las Vegas de faire un séminaire dans ma salle? Would you guys like to come to Las Vegas to do a seminar in my gym?
We were talking about going to Vegas.
Yeah, we're willing to do as many seminars as we can, for sure. If the opportunity comes, why not, man? Like, that's what we do. Like, we love to give back to the sport because it gave us so much, and we're trying to grow the sport as well.
Yeah, if you guys want, just reach out.
Just slide into the DMs.
There you go.
What age were you the first time you lifted weights? Both of you.
18, second semester of grade 12 for me.
Probably like 21, 22. Super late. Super late.
How do you grow such a manly beard asking for a friend? And then somebody came into the comments and said, also asking for a friend.
I'm just a man's man, I guess, man.
You don't take that much love.
I don't take care of it. It just happens.
Natural.
Natural. Winters are cold up north, man, so that's why I'm a little hairy.
It's all in the chromosome.
Who's your favorite athlete not in the strength or fitness community?
Serena Williams for sure.
Good.
Is that it? Strength or fitness?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a tennis player. Yeah, Serena Williams for sure. She's amazing. She's still one of my top 5 athletes, like within the strength and within the strength community too. Like, she's just crazy. Like, she's the greatest of all time. She went through so much through, like, with all her pregnancy and her kid, and like it's always kind of come back on top. Yeah, she's the best at her sport and has stayed there for so long. So long, yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's all
I've been
Max
stuck doing
knows.
strongman for 10 years. I stopped watching sports.
Okay, well, there must be, just say like Tom Brady or something.
I don't even know him. Probably.
Oh, we got one.
What's his fucking
He's
name?
a fisherman.
Probably Michael Jordan, just his
There you
story.
go.
Like,
Yeah.
all the titles that he have and, like, his story behind it. Like, he got, like, he didn't make the team, basketball team, his high school or whatever team it was. And then instead of like just quitting the
Giving up.
sport, he fought for it and just came back and look what happened. Like his dad coached him and then just
Yeah, he was obviously a well-dedicated
yeah.
player.
Like it's like every athlete at a certain discipline, it's just how bad you want it. Like that there's a reason why we watch them on TV because like, but
They're
just the
insane.
fact that like his lifestyle and then just
Yeah.
winning so many in that era was phenomenal.
He's the greatest of all time.
What did you do at the Shaw Classic to get rid of that ab cramp?
I still have that ab cramp, man. Like the worst part is that nobody was allowed to wrap our knees backstage. So I just tried to stretch it out the whole time.
No, right away we
And
went to
then
get
we
you.
had
Right away
Gatorade
we
and
ran. We
yeah,
went to get you Gatorade. We put salt in it and you started drinking it, and it was helping.
But no, it was just still like just tensing
And then
up.
we
But like
were
I bent over
stretching
to put my
you.
knee wraps, and
Yeah.
that's the reason why I just went, was pissed off, and did 2 reps and walked away, man, because it was still
It
like
happens.
giving me a warning, and
Yeah.
it is what it is, and it happened. But like I didn't take care of myself for that day, and it cost me big time at the end.
Oh, this from Malcolm 55. Do you think deadlift is too popular as an event? Even smaller 5-show events always seem to have it, which I think is over the top.
It's strongman.
I think
it's the lift to be known to see who's the strongest.
Yeah.
Like for sure, I hate it because like my body's not made for it. I have a short arm and a long torso. It's kind of hard to deadlift with that. But the trick is just get stronger.
I think
It's at every show for a reason. So like, if you suck at it,
You gotta get better
you
at
just
it.
gotta get better at
You
it.
just gotta get,
But
like-
what's great at getting better at deadlift is that every other lift
Yeah.
is gonna get better as
Yeah.
well, right? So like, I understand how you feel because it took me a while to get better,
I feel
and
you.
I'll lose shows because of that. But just appreciate it, and it'll eventually come.
And I think it's literally in every show. If you either have the squat or deadlift, and then I've seen the odd shows where there's like,
Well, squats is just so
Whatever.
hard to judge.
and not too, like it's hard setup, hard to judge, whatever. But I think once you agree to be a strong man or a strong woman athlete, you have to agree that you need to deadlift. And it's gonna be either a barbell, an axle, or a trap bar, or an apparatus,
Yeah.
or off blocks, that whatever, wagon wheels. There's gonna be a type of deadlift, and I think that's so cool. I think it's
But it's one of the best ways to test
I
the
think
strength
so.
power, right?
yeah, and that's the first one. Before I think the last one would be like to end a show with athlete stones. Kind of same concept of deadlift. It's like to show who has the strength. Like
It tests every aspect of your body.
It tests everything. Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys touched into that, considering it was like a big thing with the whole Giants Live.
Not having stones.
Yeah, and then people, no, that's awesome. Really good note on that.
True. When's Glasgow? This weekend? Next weekend? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's actually someone in here that was like, can't wait to see you in Glasgow.
Yeah,
Yeesh. Max, how are you feeling about the road coming up?
Prep for Rogue is going really well. The reason why I had to back out of Glasgow is I'm actually taking the time to get another PRP shot before Rogue, which was booked the week before Glasgow. And last time that I did my PRP shots, I went right away to lifting heavy again. So it really, it helped, but not like it should have. So
You need to take a little bit of time off.
I need a bit of time off. I really want to focus on Rogue to finish the season strong. Right now, it's looking really good. Like we took off a workout a week to be able to recover faster. We're trying to focus on eating as much as we can, like doing everything that we can to be ready for that show, and I'm really excited for that. It's paying off for sure.
Yeah, Texas is gonna be so fun.
Strongest woman in Canada?
So prep first week, now 3 weeks out. It has been probably one of the oddest prep because we're obviously hosting it as well. So it's been a lot of preparation for all the athletes coming, including myself, and then I'm prepping for it as well. So it's been like kind of a different prep. And then on top of like right after, I have 2 weeks after that, I have Worlds. So I've been trying to just balancing everything out, but it's been going good. I think
They're really good. Your focus is really more on Worlds.
Yeah.
And then we throw in the events for Swick in. So,
Yeah,
so the prep is
so-
going really well. I think you're going to be able to keep your title again this year for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to defend my title. I'm gonna do my best. We have a great lineup of women's coming.
Yeah, no, for
The
sure.
events are gonna be real fun, but yeah, so I'm excited.
Perfect. Next one up to that,
OSG.
OSG.
So Worlds, yeah. So I do have Worlds 2 weeks leading up, or 2 weeks prior.
3 weeks after.
3 weeks, sorry, after Nationals. It is my first OSG. I've been talking about going there for a long time, or a few years. So I think I'm ready this year. The weights are really heavy, but I'm kind of prepping.
You're hitting all of those weights right now.
I
so it's
am,
really
and it's
good.
going
Yeah.
really good. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see where I land. The roster's insane for the 82 kilo women's,
Yeah.
but very excited to finish my year off with Worlds
Then when is the Magnus Classic?
the weekend after.
Madness is
OSG.
the week after OSG, so we're going to Florida, straight to Iceland after. So I can go defend my title there. It was fantastic last year. Like, compete outside, like in the snow. It was a challenge itself. Like, it adds something else to
It
the
adds a really
competition.
cool
It adds
element.
another aspect to like to see who's the strongest, not only strength wise but mentally, and how smart you'll work around everything, right? So that's where I'm really grateful. Where like I've been doing strongman for 10 years now, so like I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of tricks to be ready for those things because a lot of stuff happened throughout my comps that I've been.
Your career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be fun.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I like it. It's gonna finish the year on a really good note.
Yeah.
Beautiful Iceland, and
Well, I will need a rest after that for sure.
until January for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we just want to finish this Q&A with a little thank you to everyone, especially in Canada, that has been supporting Strongman Corp Canada since day one. We started in January in hopes of making light onto our sport again in Canada, and I think we're doing a really great job. It is really a lot of time and patience, but we are holding strong, and we are 3 weeks out from our first national here in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and we're excited to see all the athletes perform and battle it out for their titles. We have 14 weight class, and we have passes that includes the Arnold Amateur World Championship. We have some Magnus Classic invites. We have some Clash Pro Series invites, and we have some official Strongman games. So having all these athletes come from coast to coast to
fight for a
fight
spot
for
at
it,
the
it's gonna be
table.
really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited to see all come together.
No, it's just great that like you guys believe in us, believe in our dream that like we want to grow the sport, and that you support us with a crazy adventure.
Yeah, thank you guys.